So, Dark Side back again. I know I put a video up earlier, it was a snipe match, but I just gotta put this one up here, man. I seen a couple videos today about YouTubers talking about things that they need to rebalance in the game, and different, you know, weapons and what's the word I'm looking for, like, vehicles, things like that. But I have a whole list of other shit, so this video is gonna be like at least 15 minutes long, so you might want to sit down and listen to this. So, starting off, jumping right in with both feet on this. God mode. That's the biggest problem in the game right now. God mode, God mode, God mode. This is the 5th lobby that I was in. I'm in an invite-only lobby now. 5th lobby tonight, and I've only been on, like, not even 2 hours, dude, and I've run into, like, 10 God mode people. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, like, I hope that they fix this, bro, like, soon, because I'm really getting tired of it, bro. Like, you can't even PvP straight up without some asshole being off the radar and in fucking God mode. And I know what people are saying. They're like, oh, cry, blah, 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 all this shit. No. It's nothing to do with that, dude. People that, I hear them every day, oh, you care so much about a 9-year-old game. Obviously, you care more than I do because you need to be in God mode. I don't. So, I don't care about KD. I don't care about kills. Okay? So, that's, which leads me into the next thing. They need to just pull the KD ratio thing out of the game. Pull it out of the game altogether. I guarantee there would be not half as much toxicity in this game. Okay? Pull the scorecards, pull the, unless you're in a death match, and pull the KD out of the fucking game. Get it out of there. Okay? Then just, this game would not be half as toxic as it was if it wasn't for the KD and the scorecard. Okay? Because somebody could orbital cannon you and be like, oh, I'm up, 1-up, blah, 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 1-0, blah, 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 you got owned and all that shit, and didn't even fucking earn a kill on you. They're in God mode. Okay? So, like, I just got done fighting. They were in thermal and a jet. That's needs to be in my third thing. Thermal and a jet. That shit needs to be fucking fixed. Okay, I don't have a problem with. I could take down jets like that, but I just came. 2 of the guys. I took down one of their jets, and they. What happened? He was in fucking God mode, so of course I didn't get the kill on him. So, which is fucking total garbage. I'm just tired of it, man. It's ridiculous. Which leads me into another thing. We have 30 players in a lobby. Okay, 30 players in a lobby, and yet they only allow 11 spots to be either CEO, VIP, or MC. How is this fair? I tried to register as a CEO before because I was fighting 3 guys on ground that were all in CEOs, and I couldn't even red CEO to start dropping BST back on. And I was still up on 2 of them, but, like, come on now, bro. I had to sweat to get it because I had to, you know, and then on top of that, which leads me into my next thing. Okay, back to the CEO stuff in a minute. EWOing after you hit somebody with a snipe shot, or any shot for that matter. Last night I was fighting a guy, really toxic fucker. I played it out with him. I didn't blow myself up. It was a 1v1 snipe match, and he was using explosive rounds on me. Every time I hit him once, blow himself up. 13 times I counted he EWO'd. I did it once, okay, because I like to play it out. And then he's gonna have the nerve to call me fucking trash? Are you kidding me? You EWO'd 13 times, bro. 13. I counted it, and it was on a live stream. So, that's the type of shit they need to fix. If you hit somebody, and they EWO and blow themselves up, that should count as a kill for you. And don't tell me that they can't do it. Bullshit, because the other day I took down a jet, and I didn't even take the jet down. Somebody else blew it up, and they hit it, and it was on its way down, and I sniped it as it was going down, and it said that Dark Side got the kill on them. Because I was the last person to make contact with the jet before it crashed. See what I'm saying? So it's possible they can do it if they wanted to. You know, I don't want to can't do that. That's bullshit. I know for a fact they can, because it happened to me the other day. And all I did was aim up in the air, and I sniped into the dude's jet, and then he crashed pretty much like right after that, but I got the kill on him because it's a Dark Side, you know, killed whatever the person's name was. And I didn't even take the jet down. All I did was hit it with my sniper rifle after, like, as it was going down. And then he happened to crash it like right afterwards. But it still awarded me the kill on him. Okay, so that's another thing too. Okay, now bouncing back to the CEO. So many things wrong with the CEO, man. First of all, they need to pull BST out of the game, or only let you drop it like as much as you can call Brucey, maybe like every 5 minutes. Okay? Make it like a 5-minute window or 3-minute window, so people can't constantly. I just got done playing a guy. What he would do is he would register as a CEO. Okay? Drop his BST, quit his CEO, and then come at me and snipe me and hit me and get an easy shot on me, and then he would turn red. That's how he got his mental status up. So not only now are people not even getting they're not even earning their mental, dropping BST on players and leaving the organization after he drops the BST. Then he'll re-register for a second and then drop BST and then quit it again. That's what he was doing. Okay, so something needs to be done with the BST. Something needs to be done with Ghost organization. Okay, and I'm talking about the fact that, like, that there's players that 3 players the other day, for example, 3 friends. They were, I don't know if they were in the same crew or they were friends or whatever. One registered as a CEO, took the other 2 guys in, went into Ghost organization. As soon as his Ghost was up, he quit. He quit. Then the other one registered. Then he invited his other 2. Then if you use Ghost or what, no matter what, if you used it, if you were the CEO activated it or not, and you come out and CEO retires, you should not be able to use Ghost organization for another 5 minutes. The cooldown should apply to everybody in that, whoever was in that, because all of you were off the radar in Ghost organization for 3 minutes. It shouldn't matter if your friend started it and activated Ghost. You were in the Ghost. You were off the radar for 3 minutes. You should have to wait 5 minutes for a cooldown, the same as if you're a CEO. You should have to wait. That's just the way it should be. They should fix that. They need to fix that. Another thing that's so very, very important, dude. I see people do that shit every fucking day. Every day. One registers as a CEO, then he quits, then his friend goes into a CEO, invites him, they go into Ghost again, you know? And now with the Amani out of sight, it's made it even worse, because I saw a guy the other day, he went off the radar, then Ghost, then Amani out of sight, then he quit, his friend went in Ghost organization, and then Amani out of sight, and it was good for both of them, for like, they were off the radar for like 25 minutes between both of them, and I was like, this is fucking nuts, dude. Luckily, I was able to see where they were around, and I was spawn killing my Oppressor Mark II. So, luckily, I would and still get kills on them. But if they kept hiding off the radar and nobody was able to find them, nobody, you know, would even know where they are. You know what I mean? So, like, that's very, very important things they need to change right there. But definitely, they definitely need to do something with the hit somebody one time with a one-shot and they blow themselves up. They need to patch that or award the kill or hit them last. There's got to be a way that they can do it. I know there's a way. So, there's got to be. You know, I mean, like I said, I sniped that jet before it went down, and it said I still got the kill on them. And I didn't even take their jet down. I just hit it with a snipe shot as it was crashing, and it still gave me the kill on the player. So, you know, okay, now moving on to the vehicles. Okay. So, okay, of course we're all going to talk about the Oppressor Mark II, right? Like, that's probably hands down the fucking most important thing. Which they tried to dumb it down with the cooldown. That worked, but you could just go get your terabyte and go get it real quick. Or do what I did, go get another one real quick. So that's not going to really work. You know what I mean? I'm back in the air in 30 seconds with having another Oppressor in my apartment. Okay? So, what they need to do is, obviously, it's obvious. They either need to make it not lock onto players that are in regular vehicles, only NPCs, or players that are in weaponized vehicles, okay, which is going to lead me into another something else in a second here. Or they need to change the missiles on it. Either make them like buzzard missiles, slow them down, something. They need to do something, because it's just control. Yeah, they did take a step forward and put the Toreador in, but let's be real, the missiles on the Toreador are not as good as like the Ruiner 2000, the Scramjet, the Vigilante, the Deluxo. The Vigilante and the Ruiner are the 2 best missiles in the game. Those are the best, because they spin around, they do tricks and go around walls and go around, like, they'll follow you down into the underground sometimes if someone tries to dip underground in a subway or something. So, which leads me into what they, either that or they need to buff something to make it, to combat the Oppressor Mark II. Let us purchase fully upgraded Ruiner 2000 missiles for the Toreador. Okay? Let us purchase really good missiles. Okay, that's one thing they could do. They could let us use the fully upgraded Ruiner 2000. I paid $5 million for the fucking thing. Let me use it in free mode. You can use it in free mode, but it only takes 1 missile to blow up, and it only has 8 rockets. 8 missiles that thing has. That's it. If I went to my vehicle workshop right now, it only has 8. Actually, I'll call it in. Some of you have never even seen this. I'm gonna call it in. It only has 8 rockets. That's it. 8. That's all it has. 8 missiles, and it blows up in 1 shot. That's pretty fucking bad, man. For a $5 million vehicle, it's like the second most expensive vehicle in the game, besides the laser. You know what I mean? And this thing only has 8 missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's done. That's it. That's it. That's all you get. And that's all. And look, it takes 1 missile to blow this fucking thing up. Or 1 rocket. That's it. It's done. I mean, we paid $5 million for that. What, to do it as a CEO? Do I have to start up the CEO job every time I want to take down Oppressor Mark IIs? I mean, come on now. That's fucking garbage, man. So, but those things need to be fucking addressed, man. If they're not planning on coming out with a GTA 6 for a few more years, or whatever the hell it is, they need to seriously buff some things in the. Like I said, get rid of the KD, you know, get rid of BST, maybe call it in every 5 minutes, 5 minutes in the phone with Brucey. You know what I mean? I don't even know why it's in the game. How does taking a pill make you more powerful, make a bullet or a round more powerful hitting a person? Now, I understand if you take it and you have what they call a roid rage, and you beat the shit out of somebody and you can beat them up way quicker, yeah. That's understandable, but not firing. I've said this a million times. If a 90-pound girl shoots me in the leg with a 9mm, it's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna fuck me up. If a 500-pound man shoots me in the leg with a 9mm, it's gonna do the same amount of damage as the 90-pound girl. So, what does taking a pill have to do with that? Why? It physically makes no sense, and it realistically makes absolutely no sense at all. At all. Ow! Why you should drop a pill, a steroid, and then it should make you deal double the damage to a player when sniping them, or when shooting them with rounds. It makes no fucking sense. None at all. And I could just be on my own here talking about this and thinking these things, but those are just a few of the things that they need to fix. As well, when I'm in the middle of calling my mechanic, okay, I call my vehicle, I'm waiting for it to come, someone kills me. It doesn't come. Okay, so now I have to wait a whole another 3 minutes to call the mechanic again, but yet I can register as a CEO and call my Oppressor Mark II in, or my Oppressor in, like, instantly, and it comes. That doesn't even make, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. Just some of the things don't make a lot of sense, man. And I hate going on a tirade and a rant like this, but I'm just aggravated because God mode has just gotten so bad. The thermal in a jet has gotten so bad. You know, if they're gonna plan on taking a few more years to come out with GTA 6, I'm gonna be stuck in Los Santos. At least make the game enjoyable again, man, because now it's gotten so bad. You know, with this God mode shit. And then you get these asshole YouTubers that spread the rumor about, oh, they spread, you know, and tell everybody, oh, God mode is still working. God mode is still working. Do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. And they're usually at the game. And that's why they need to do it. For the most part. You know, like, almost every single person that I have fought straight up out of God mode that was in garbage. Or I beat them somehow. Like that girl last night, she wasn't garbage, she was good. But I'm saying that she told me she was gonna smack me and clearly you guys saw what happened. You know, actually I wound up smacking her towards the end. I was ahead of her like 14, 15 kills, something like that. So, you know, but anyway, it is what it is. I just wanted to bring this up because I'm so aggravated with it, and I'm ready to just, I would say I'm just start playing Red Dead, but Red Dead gets boring after like an hour. I'm over that. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fun for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'm bored with it. You know, that's why I love GTA, but this is getting to be too much, man. There's too many people, and cheating, like the cheaters reporting them does absolutely nothing in this game. Nothing. I've never seen one person that I've reported not on in the next day or like the month later. Never. It does absolutely nothing reporting people. And you figure if maybe like you're in a lobby and someone's cheating and 5 or 6 or even 10 people report that person, there's something wrong there, dude. Investigate it or fucking put that person in a timeout. You've been considered a cheater. Your account has been not suspended, but like, you know, you've been, you know, or whatever the case is. Put them in timeout for like a month and see if that teaches them. We won't, but you know, and then the next time they come and do a God mode glitch, 10 people report them. You know, I'm not talking about in the same lobby. I'm talking about over time. Like if a God mode guy is in here right now, and I say everybody report this fucker, get him out of here, blah blah blah, and 6 or 7 people all report him, okay, and we accuse him of cheating. They should look into that somehow. You know, or have some kind of cheat detection software to see where he last was if he went to the bunker to go do his God mode. He didn't sell anything. He didn't buy anything. He didn't buy a product. He went there and he was seconds and he was out and didn't do absolutely anything, which tells me that he's a fucking. So, but anyway, I just wanted to put this up. Those are some that I think they need to rebalance in the game, as well as maybe coming out with something that's similar to the atomizer, but it shoots a pulse out, not like a shock, like an actual pulse, and stops Oppressor Mark IIs dead in their tracks. You know what I mean? And then boom, it makes it fall straight down, and boom, and then you can just run up and boom, 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 you know, take the player out, because they're kind of stuck on. They can't really jump off, just kind of like how it was over the last year with the Halloween when we hit the lasers from the aliens. The Oppressor just died and it fell down. Kind of like similar to that. Something like that. Because this is just getting way too out of control now, man. Like, I'm not even enjoying the game anymore. Because all these fucking God mode assholes. So, alright, I'm going to leave it at that. I got to go. Yeah, let me know if you guys agree with the same things that I'm thinking. Some of those things that they definitely need to fix or work on over the next few, you know, weeks, if they do come up with something that buffs a lot of things in the game. I have a lot more things that I'm thinking of, so I'm gonna have to make a part 2 on this, but I know I've ranted for like the last 20 minutes, but I told you this is gonna be a long video, but all those things make perfect sense. To pull them out of the game or buff them somehow and change them. You know what I mean? And as well, let me answer you. Let me tell you this real quick before I leave. Okay, to go. So we started off last December with getting the Amani Tech, okay, which offered the slippery mines as well as making it an RC vehicle, an actual vehicle, and turning your vehicle into an RC vehicle, or you can put the missile jammer on there, okay? And that was supposedly rather, up to, or all on just Amani Tech. That was only Amani Tech only. Now, they come out with the weaponized in the new update when the new Series X and S versions come out. And now you go and buy the weaponized Ignis, and it gives you the option to buy a missile lock-on jammer. So I have a feeling they're going to do something with that too, and not let you put it on every vehicle, of course not weaponized vehicles, but maybe some regular vehicles now. You go to the Ammunition, I'm sorry, not the Ammunition, the LS Customs, or you know, the Los Santos Carmi, and you go to the mechanic. Would you like the choice to put the missile jammer on whatever vehicle you want? Okay? And then maybe take it a step farther and even let you buy it to some of the sale and delivery vehicles. That would be cool. The only thing you'd have to worry about is a laser, which sucks because they shred up a sale and delivery vehicle instantly. But with an Oppressor Mark II, you at least maybe you have a chance to, you know, someone would have to try free aiming at you, and if they slowed the missiles down or something, they wouldn't have hardly any chance to blow your shit up anymore. So, alright, one last thing. I don't understand how we can get raided in a regular lobby, or I'm sorry, an invite-only lobby, but we can't sell in an invite-only lobby. It just makes no sense. Some of these things are just so fucking broken, and they make no sense. So, alright, with that being said, hopefully you guys agree with some of my stuff that I'm talking about, and I will see you later.